Leon.
Leon, not Leon. Leon.
How many people called you Rez Leon?
Oh my god. I'm like, don't call me
It's
that.
Rez Leon.
You see the accent. It's a little flavor in there, okay? You see the accent. Don't call me Leon.
I didn't know what accent you just used right there though. That wasn't
Leon.
me. Mostly you're not 12.
What you mean?
The whole time. You just weren't 12.
Oh,
It's okay.
Oh, I thought you was like
No.
a hype.
Rez.
See? No, I legit thought it was a hype joke coming, and I was like,
that's an insecurity. See how we
Is
have
that-
to address that?
I'm not even insecure about my height though.
Mm-mm.
Like I feel
Yes.
like I get hoes, you know. No, just kidding. I'm in a faithful relationship.
Yeah, but what we're talking about though, today's topic, are we going? Because that's what we need to talk about. Today's topic is let my people hoe. Okay? That is today's topic.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, let's talk about the hoe phase. Let's talk about why it's important and why the term hoe is so offensive to so many people when everyone has it or needs to have one in their life.
Is it really
We're gonna go
offensive?
into that. Yeah, to
I don't know.
grown-ups,
I
they
don't
find
know.
it offensive.
I don't know, because I feel like if somebody tries to call me a hoe and be it's just like you're just stupid.
Yeah,
And you're just trying to have me like oppress my sexuality because I'm a female and that's stupid. So no, I'm not gonna do it.
90s babies.
These fuckers. They have like the slut walk. The slut walk. We call it no, I'm just kidding.
No, that's...
No, we all have our moments.
Everyone has their moments in life.
Yeah.
I just feel like people need to have them. Like, stop making the endorsement that everybody's relationship style and their walk through life is going to be like cookie cutter. Like,
yeah.
you go to school from almost birth pretty much
Yeah.
till you're like 20s, mid-20s. And some people keep going until their 40s and 50s still going to school. You know what I mean? Like, you're
Yeah.
forever learning, right? In the midst of those things, you're growing up in other ways that you aren't learning in school.
Right.
Attraction and sexual attraction happens outside of school. Like, school just brings it out because you're seeing all these different like types of people. But we have televisions. You know what I mean? So, at this point, anybody can see what looks good to them.
Yeah. That is very true, especially with the internet.
Yeah, internet happens, and now, like, it makes it okay. That's why it shouldn't be offensive now.
It's really not. Like, I don't feel like... I don't know, maybe my friends, because we're more open-minded, are not offended with that. Maybe if you're insecure about your sexuality and stuff like that, you would be insecure about that. I can see that. But I don't feel like... No. And then one thing I do feel about the hoe phase is not necessarily about just like sleeping with other people. I think it's honestly like an inner thing, because a lot of people I know that went through it was going through a lot in life.
Yeah. That means you're using sex for therapy.
Yeah. And it's very unhealthy.
Depending on how your health matters to you. Because some people, it could just be anything and anywhere.
Yeah.
For any amount of time.
I mean, like, I do feel that even though, like, the whole phase, I do feel everybody needs to go through it because it does open your eyes about who you are and what you feel and how you deal with things. But I do still feel at the end of the day, I am a very sexual person. And regardless of, you know, what I'm going through. But using sex as therapy is not a good thing.
Positive, body positive.
All right, okay.
This is where we're going with this. So, I wanted to bring my sis Rez because...
Rez. Leon.
Okay? Because, one, she did my nails today, and shits is lovely. Okay? One. Okay? Flame. Flambe.
I be doing a little drip, you know, a little once in a while, you know.
Two, she's in nail school. So, by the time y'all see this, hopefully she didn't graduate it. So...
Only good things, you know? Only good things, right?
Yeah, great things. Great things. Ooh, snap. So, I love this. So I just, as a former nail tech, because I don't call myself a nail tech no more, but as a former nail tech,
shaking my head.
Seeing creatives being able to use their creative abilities in every aspect of their life, and not just in music,
Yes.
but in things that use your hands and your feet. We're gonna talk about a few things.
I don't know.
A few things.
Doing those makes me so freaking happy. It makes me so fucking happy. When just, I think it's just seeing somebody be excited about my work is what makes me so happy about it.
Yeah, because now you're saying it's like something tangible.
Yeah. It's
So
like, wow, she gets to walk around with that.
yeah,
Bitch, come back. Let me look at that one more time.
yeah.
All right, you can go. I did that. I fucking did that.
So how do you think that relates to sex in your life? Have you ever thought
Oh my God.
about how sincere you are when you're like, but then I come back here real quick?
Wow. Man, you okay. How do I think that? Oh. Honestly, okay. So my biggest problem is that when I do get in situations with people, whether I'm in a relationship with them or not, people tend to think that I'm using them for sex, and it makes them feel uncomfortable with the situation, and then they want to back out. And I'm like, I never realized I was like really like that, but it's just, that's kind of, it's sad, but I'm like, stop being a bitch. What the heck? It's 2020. Like,
Just stop being a
yeah,
bitch.
just shut up.
What the fuck?
Right. Well, we'll get to the cuddling after.
Okay.
Which is emotional.
Yeah.
But
So
I feel like I'm a
emotional
very
is secondary.
no, but I feel like I'm a very emotional person. I feel like I've always been very emotional. That's why I'm so expressive with music and anything that I can be expressive in is because I'm an emotional person. But no, like I think I'm very emotional, but I can be very harsh.
During sex.
Damn. Wow, this is about to get deep. Okay, where are you going with this?
No, it's very reminiscent of myself, which is why I can say that, because I understand what it's like to be so emotional and everything else that you can trust your outlet because you're the one doing it.
Right.
But when it's with another person, that is when you can't control the outcome. So with the things that you want to do, you're very adamant in doing that. But everything else that they may want to do,
Damn.
you
I'm
may
fucking
be
controlling.
like,
She just told me I'm controlling. Well, I already knew. A little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm really bossy.
yeah, it wasn't like it was like, oh, big revelation. It's just think about that when it comes to intimacy
Yeah.
and not just sex.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm speechless right now because I'm thinking about
Yeah,
this. Like,
just be introspective about it. It's not even like, it's just one of those things where we really try so hard to be like, especially as it's, I don't know, is it like a curse of female singers? Is that like a thing?
I
Is
feel
it
like
like a thing? No musicians are known to be like crazy or eccentric, right? And artists are eccentric. Musicians are crazy. Like, it's just,
yeah.
so it's
I
like,
get that a lot. Like a lot of people tell me I'm crazy. I'm like, oh, crazy. Just because I smacked you because you said something don't mean I'm crazy. It's just because you're ignorant.
but you gotta use your words.
I'm just kidding. I don't smack people.
You gotta use your
Weird.
words.
Who does that?
Who does that?
Fucking weird.
Unless it's your kink, in which case we do not kink shame here.
Oh, that is definitely my kink. I'm not gonna lie.
We'll talk about control again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like smacking people. And I like it what you want, but be careful with it. I like it smacked a certain way. Controlled. Never mind.
Controlled.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
I mean, but in BDSM, like in kink, you do have to have control.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole like. Well, it depends. As the dom, you're supposed to have control of the situation in order to help your sub get through the experience. So if you are acting as the sub, but then you are also dom, that means you're switch, and that's cool. But then you need to discuss that beforehand so that nothing unsafe happens.
That is very like what no, because I've definitely smacked the fuck out of somebody. Like the fuck, like it was like a bitch smack, and I was like. Should we keep going? And they kept going.
I was about to say, well, then the element of surprise. They were like, I like this shit. In which case,
I'm like, you're fucking nuts.
Proceed.
I like you. No. It's just, I don't know, it's something exciting about meeting someone who is just as like, no, I don't want somebody just as crazy as me, but like, just as like, I don't know, open-minded as I am. It just makes me so exciting.
Open to
experience.
I think she's like a BDSM kink explorer.
Yeah. I've always been interested in her. I've just never found someone who's like down with it because, well, bitches. But it be pissing me off. I'm not gonna do that normal shit. But anyway. Oh, like I'm so.
This is just normal. This is her totally over it. She's totally over it. Don't worry.
I'm just saying. It's like, I don't know.
This is awesome.
It's like very interesting how hard it is to actually find somebody who's very open-minded or as open-minded as I am. Because I didn't think I was that free of a person, I guess. But when you meet other people, they definitely make me feel like, dude, you're weird. And I'm like, dude, I just like to get naked in front of people. What's wrong?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily mean in a sexual sense all the time.
Yeah, like it's just sometimes.
Nudity does not mean sex all the time.
But unless you're around that to understand it, a lot of times it comes with shame. Mm-hmm. And then again, body positivity, which we hope for, is the fact that you can be able to learn to accept your body, which a lot of times people in nudist colonies definitely do way more than we do when we're fully clothed. And
that is so fascinating to me. Because my experience with nudist, I was like, wow, like this is chill. Like I don't know why I was so like nervous about doing it. And then once I got around it, everybody was having conversation and just. It was the most, like, honestly, the most honest experience I've had, honestly. That's dope. It was so dope. I was just like, really? I'm drunk as fuck in the lake, swimming, looking at the sky, fishes all around, naked ass people walking around. You can say naked ass bitches. Yeah, I'm trying to work on myself. That's the problem. But bitches are genderless. I mean, obviously, but I'm bitches exist. I'm just saying. I feel like we gotta acknowledge bitches, like. Like we all be like, we shouldn't say no. Bitches exist. Bitches is genderless. It's a noun, verb, adverb, pronoun. Yeah. Stub your toe, you be like, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking bitch ass motherfucking couch. Yeah. Bitch. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah. Let's normalize bitch. All right. So I got a couple things, right? Okay, let's do this. I'm sorry. So when did you first learn about sex? I first learned about sex through my mother. My mother sat me down and just explained, which a lot of actually surprisingly, I think I'm actually. Anyway, sorry. I've been thinking about like 5 billion things. Okay. No, my mother, she sat me down. I want to say I was about 12 or 13, and just like really just, my mom was never one of those people that was, I don't know, she wasn't one of those type of parents that was trying to hide me from the world, basically. And she opened up a world, and that I could understand, that I could protect myself when I did actually decide that, hey, this is what I wanted to do. And like I was saying earlier about like the story about me losing my virginity, when I tell people that, they're just like, what? You told your mom you had a whole conversation? I'm like, yeah, like my mom was just like, if you felt like you're ready, go ahead and do it. Right before like I lost my virginity, I was just like, I feel like it's the time and I'm ready. I was 17, by the way, and we had a whole discussion about it, and the same day I lost my virginity. And it was on April Fool's Day, which was that was.
Is that telling?
That's very.
That may be telling.
That was. Very
I was gonna say, and then how was it? Was it just like blah, or was it like?
I was like, what the fuck? Like, did you slow down your time?
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
oh.
Yeah. Like. Yeah. That. I mean, it was fine. It wasn't like he like was hurting me or anything. A little bit, because obviously I was losing my virginity. But then it was just like. He was just not. Yeah. But the fact that I lost my virginity on April Fool's Day shows you what kind of fucking.
It's almost like ironic because you asked your mom.
Yeah.
What it, you know what I mean? Like you were having feelings. You talked to your mom. She was just like, okay, go ahead and do it. You go and do it. And then you like, why'd I go do that? But.
The experience for yourself, and the fact that my mom allowed me to have that experience without trying to like shame me, and you know, it's natural and stuff like that. I mean, losing your virginity is a part of life. It's majority of people go through it. So the fact that she was so open about it and I could actually talk to her about how I was feeling is a beautiful fucking thing. Honestly, I'm gonna be a fucking nut as a parent. It's gonna be beautiful. You're gonna be around them too, so what you mean? They're gonna be nutty little people. I'm excited.
I'm send them home until they're 21.
That's okay.
No, I'm kidding. They can come around.
They might be like
kids
cute
are
little
allowed
fuckers
around,
just running around like lit.
Yeah.
With a fucking pig. Riding the pig.
Okay, riding the pig.
That would be lit, right? Could you imagine? That would be
I can imagine you having a pig.
You want to know what I'm going to name him?
Most.
You want to know what I'm going to name him? Nacho. You want to know why Nacho? Because he's Nacho Bacon. That's like... Go vegan. I'm just saying. Yes! He's going to be so lit, man. He's going to be fat as fuck. He's going to be so... Yeah.
Nacho Bacon.
For real.
Hashtag go vegan.
Even though I need to go vegan
because
I'm vegetarian.
Neither one of us
I'm vegetarian. I was vegan. It was like the most I felt so good being vegan. Honestly, my body was just like on 10 all the time. And I was like, this is lit. And I went back vegetarian because I got so busy. It's not that lit. Go vegan. Because I'm going vegan, back vegan.
Okay. So join her in going vegan because she's not
Aaron.
there right now.
Yeah, Aaron.
And I
Come join the chain.
You will catch me at Burger King, but I ain't getting Impossible Whopper, and that's about as far.
With extra pickles, extra onion, extra tomato, extra vegan mayo.
Okay.
Avocado.
I knew we were still gonna go as soon as I start.
I'm just saying, like, if you gonna be a fat ass, be a fat ass. Go full on.
Go
you know
full on fat ass if you're gonna do it.
Right now.
No.
I'm gonna do that.
Don't do that.
No, like I'm dead ass about to do that.
Don't.
I got all that shit at the crib, except for the Impossible Burger. I just got stuck at Burger King.
Okay.
We'll go. Hella mayo on that shit.
Okay, let's not.
It's gonna be vegan though.
Okay.
Which is good.
Yeah. This is. Go vegan if you want. Go vegan if you want to.
I just said go vegan if you want.
If you want, I am not endorsing anything. Not even that Impossible Whopper, even though it is fire.
I don't know. No. You know what's fire? When you make it yourself. Have you made it yourself?
No, man. I do not deal with plant-based cooking.
It's oh my god, when you make it
Everything
yourself
is
and you're
crumbles to
seasoning
me.
yourself.
Everything is
God.
crumbles to me. I just can't.
Crumbles?
Yeah. That's what it makes me think of.
No.
Like
it's
beans and
So,
like
it's so good. Don't have
and
to
like carrots
discourage
and
your
then,
possible
like,
want for a vegan burger.
like,
It's so good.
tofu. Not tofu. Nobody eats that.
Yeah, like
What is that stuff called? Like cauliflower.
I mean, it's more lit things in the world though. Like I'm just saying, like vegans, they be lit. They be lit. Especially that Beyond sausage. Thai. Oh, I'd be fucking that shit up. That's probably why my ass gained 10 pounds after this fucking quarantine.
Okay, see, I was gonna talk to you about quarantine sex. I was gonna talk to you about quarantine
Bro,
sex.
I barely had quarantine sex. Which was...
I got so many questions.
It was so trash. It was very trash.
Why?
Because I wasn't dealing with anybody, like absolutely anybody. Well, no, I was talking to one of my exes, and then his ass was crazy, so I was just like, leave
That's
his
a bad
ass
idea.
alone. And then I started talking to the person I'm with now, and did we have sex before?
I mean, technically, we kind of still in quarantine, so.
Okay, so it's been lit.
Oh, well, in that case, then fine. It's great.
It's fucking lit.
It was horrible at first,
Oh
but
my
now.
God. It's just thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, it's like, I don't know, when you've been in a relationship for a long time and then you now get consistent penis, it's like, wow.
Yeah. You
I'm about
kinda
to
go
get crazy
overboard.
again. I'm about to get crazy again. I
Watch
can
out.
feel the demon. No, I'm just playing this
See,
off.
that shit
It's
feels
not-
like a UTI, because that's what happened to me. I
What?
went full throttle, like it was just sex.
What the fuck does she's actually making the fucking sound
The time, and therefore it was like, my body was like, bitch, you haven't had sex like ever compared.
Oh my god.
It was like, why? Why did you do this
Like
to
this.
yourself?
Don't scare
I'm
me
telling
like
you, be
this.
careful. That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Too much sex after having no sex at all will equal UTI.
But it was like 5 months later, so it was not that
No,
long.
it's not that long. Okay.
Right, that
That's-
wasn't that long.
That wasn't that long ago.
That's one. Oh damn! That's just. First of all, exposing. It's not really exposing myself.
It's not exposing
Yeah,
yourself.
five
It's just
months. Yeah. It was 5 months after. Yeah.
shouts out to whole faces, because you could be doing stuff for years and just calling it a life. Think about single. You know what I mean? If you were single, you just fuck for life.
Oh.
Oh, master. That also,
that's
which
right.
you can do in or out of a relationship. You
Yeah.
don't have to
Yeah.
hold your masturbation.
I kind of feel like I low key like had like a porn addiction. Or pop. Yeah, I kind of low key did. For like. Damn.
Found yourself just always looking at it.
For like 9 years. Damn. Yeah, I did.